When the Nightreign trailer dropped, I thought FromSoft had secretly announced a second Elden Ring DLC, and for about a minute, I was hyped out of my mind. But then I realized what it actually was. And now, even just weeks before release, I feel like the only one who's disappointed. And no, it's not because I think the game looks bad, it's because of how it was revealed. Elden Ring is one of the most celebrated games of the last decade. It redefined open world exploration, and its DLC, Shadow of the Erdtree, might just be the greatest expansion ever released for a video game. But with 5 years of development behind Elden Ring, and 2 years for the DLC alone, I think at the time a lot of us imagined Shadow of the Erdtree would be something truly massive. I still remember seeing that tweet from Vati. Miyazaki wasn't lying when he said Elden Ring's DLC was about the size of Limgrave. He just forgot to mention they stacked 5 Limgraves on top of each other. So I expected 5 Limgraves. But playing it, it felt more like 2, maybe 3. I haven't Googled or YouTubed the actual size breakdown, but just based on gut feelings and exploration, it was smaller than I expected. So when the Nightreign trailer dropped, unannounced, randomly, I assumed the unthinkable. The FromSoft logo appeared, a side of grace flickered on screen, and it clicked in my head immediately. Wait, is this a secret second DLC? Were they lying when they said Shadow of the Erdtree was all there was gonna be? After all, as far as I knew, FromSoft had never made a multiplayer-focused game before, and there was still a lot left to be explained in the lore even after Shadow of the Erdtree. So why would I expect this to be anything other than more single-player content? But then, 2 minutes into the trailer, it happened. The character ran towards a ledge. I knew they weren't going to make it. At that point, I had 4 playthroughs and I think over like 300 hours in the game. I knew this motherfucker wasn't making that jump. And he hits the wall, runs up it like his name's fucking Ezio, and hops onto the higher ground and just keeps going like it was nothing. Welp, this wasn't DLC. This wasn't Elden Ring. Not the way I knew it. And then the very next shot, the Nameless King, infamous Dark Souls 3 boss, it all but confirmed for me this wasn't the next DLC. Not what I hoped for, not what I thought I was watching. Here's the thing, I don't think Nightreign looks bad. In fact, if I put my disappointment of it not being more DLC aside, the concept is actually great. But the way it was revealed, quietly, vaguely, without making it clear at first, that this was a PvE-focused multiplayer game, created a wave of false hope for me. I wasn't ready for FromSoft's next move to be this, and judging by the lack of criticism, let alone seeing anyone take it the way I took it, I might be the only one. And yeah, I get it, it takes a lot of time to make something like Elden Ring or another big single-player title, so I can't truly be mad at this. It's a smart way to give us something more often, like yearly releases from them. But that doesn't mean the reveal couldn't have been structured better, in my opinion. I don't want this to sound like another negative video. This isn't hate. Shadow of the Erdtree is amazing, and Nightreign could absolutely win me over too. If it wasn't for my own delusion, thinking Shadow of the Erdtree was a bit small for 2 years of development, I probably wouldn't have set myself up for this kind of letdown. But that first moment of confusion, the mental whiplash from hype to disappointment, that was real, and I wanted to talk about it. Well, am I overreacting? Did you get the same impression from the trailer, or was I the only one delusionally expecting more Elden Ring? So, as I was doing the finishing touches on the video, I decided I wanted the clip of Keeley announcing the game at the Game Awards, and yeah.
Because tonight, trust me, the surprises just keep coming all night long. Right now, I am proud to present a brand new standalone game. Standalone game. Standalone game. Standalone game.